Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Thursday, May the 2nd, 2024. Just doing a real estate tap in with you for today. I saw an article about, says that about 500 banks probably will close up or be sold within the next 2 years. This commercial real estate crisis is, it's pretty bad. And it's going to cause, banks to have to close their doors, liquidate their assets, get purchased by bigger banks. And that just creates more opportunity, within the real estate note space. Because what happens is when banks get taken over, they have bad assets. The bigger banks go through those assets, and there's certain things that they just don't want to deal with. A lot of times it may be lower priced assets, even when it comes to commercial. Commercial, obviously, you're dealing usually with $1 million properties, but they probably want to focus on the 50 million, the $25 million properties, and maybe not the 1 million or 2 million property. So that stuff is going to become available on the secondary market. They're going to sell off those bad loans to the secondary market. Secondary market is then going to do the same thing. They're going to look and say, hey, okay, what do we want to buy? What do we want to keep? And then they're going to sell, some of the stuff that they don't want, because they purchased this total portfolio for maybe 20 cents, 30 cents on the dollar. So if they could sell it to another group of investors, or an individual investor at 40 cents on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar, they still would have made, a solid return on that without having to deal with that particular property. And that's kind of how this thing works with real estate notes. And so I really want to emphasize that, you individually, may not have 10, 20, 30, $100,000, which is fine. But if you're in that position, you need to probably get with 1, 2, 3, 4 other people and pull together some resources to be able to take advantage of the wealth transfer that's going to happen, over these next, probably 2 to 5 years. As we get to the end of this year, things will play out. There's going to be, deals. There are deals now, especially when it comes to notes. So like I said, I don't want people to think like, oh, I don't have the money, I don't have this, and I don't have that. But you probably know a group of people. You each probably can, put together some money. People just got, tax returns. I mean, even if you got 5 people and all of you put in, maybe $1,000 or something like that, form an entity and then be able to look for opportunities. You should do that now. You should be preparing yourself to do that, to take advantage of things that are out there. And real estate notes is one of those opportunities. As like I said, what's happening in commercial, you have people that are already in notes that have the $100,000-$200,000 or have a portfolio of properties. What they're going to be looking to do is to liquidate those assets, so then they can go after those, smaller apartment buildings, commercial type of assets, because they're going to be on sale. So, they're going to be moving up in class that they're looking to buy. And so that creates opportunity for people just coming into the market to purchase some of the stuff, some of the notes that have been created. Or you can, fund deals that are already going on, or being created, with that, pulling together those resources. So there is opportunity, but obviously based on your situation, what type of capital you have and what you're looking to do, there's different ways to get involved. We talk about real estate notes primarily, and if you want to know more about that, you can always go to my YouTube channel, Abundant Capital Group. I've done presentations, and different things like that that are up there. Later on this evening, I'm going to be reviewing a couple of deals that were less than $20,000. That could give you, 11% return, somewhere between 10 and 11% return on an asset where your investment to the value of the property was, I think, less than 50%. You can purchase this note that's been in effect for over 10 plus years. I think one of them was, and they've paid down a considerable amount of what's owed, but the property value has gone up. And that's really what you see in this market, especially when it comes to notes, is that because the property appreciation has been so great over the last 4 years, since COVID, people have a lot of equity. And when you're the note holder, people are not gonna, even if they can't pay you, they're not gonna allow that equity to disappear. So if they get into a pinch, they're going to sell their particular property because they have equity, and then you as a note holder are going to be able to get paid off, especially when you're at a 50% or lower investment to value. So I'm going to be reviewing, like I said, 2 properties that are out there, just showing you what the numbers look like and the opportunity that's out there. So look for me tonight to go live, on my fan base page, and as well as try to do Instagram as well. It'll be either Instagram or fan base, one of the two I'll go live on. But there is opportunity out there. It's just like I said, pulling together resources if you don't have them individually. But if you do have them individually, you want to look into real estate notes, because you can always get the property back. And if anything goes wrong, if somebody stops paying, you get that property back, and then you have a ton of options if you have to take the property back, especially based on that you're buying these already at a discount. So just looking to connect with people and show them how they can make money in this particular real estate asset class. And hopefully people take advantage of the opportunity that's happening, and more notes are coming. The lag from COVID and everything like that, there's a lot of bad inventory on the bank's balance sheets, and they're getting they are starting to unload that stuff, and it's only gonna continue. So reach out if you see this, make a comment. If you'd like to talk further, we could do that, but there is an opportunity out there. All right, everybody have a great day, and hopefully I'll see some of you later on tonight. Have a great day.